Oscar B. Goodman needs no introduction. Former mob lawyer and mayor of Las Vegas is an icon, and now he adds author to his list of accomplishments. But we have a little bit different type of a question for him today. These questions were actually sent to us through social media by all our residents of Las Vegas and his biggest fans. So Oscar, can we ask you some questions from those people who know and love you best?
Well, you certainly may. The question is, what is social media?
Okay, so they sent us these questions through their Facebook accounts and through their
I'm trying to figure out what tweeting is, twittering, Facebook. What is this?
This is a new revolution in the way people communicate. Now they do it all digitally.
Oh,
I
write about this in the book Being Oscar. Yeah. What I say is that before people can get one of these accounts like Facebook or Twitter or Tweet or whatever, that they have to take a test. And the test is they have to be able to smile, they have to be able to laugh, they have to be able to look somebody in the eye, they have to be able to shake a hand. If not, I would never allow them to purchase any of these things or become part of it. That's what I would have done if I were a benevolent dictator.
Yeah, you know, telephones and FaceTime is kind of old school these days. Now you laugh with 3 letters, LOL, instead of with these muscles right here.
I like YOLO better, YOLO.
Oh, there you go.
You only live once. Right. See, I'm cool.
So, first question inquiring minds want to know, is that Beef Eaters or Bombay Sapphire?
Well, what is in front of me right now, and the record should reflect, it's not yet 9 a.m., is a pure, unadulterated Bombay Sapphire gin, ice cold. If I were really drinking this seriously today, I'm just going to do it, casually. I'd have a glass of ice with, down here at Oscar's Beef, Booze, and Broads, a jalapeno pepper, which I put in here. And the great thing about it is, when you drink this much with the jalapeno in it, it's as smooth and as mellow as could be. And then when you go from here to there, you begin to slur your words.
Well, you do know your martini, yes. What do you order when you eat here at Oscar's Beef, Booze, and Broads in downtown Las Vegas?
I think that my favorite, if they have a bone-in ribeye, that's the greatest. I mean, it gets no better than that. I've eaten steaks all over the world, as a matter of fact, and there's nothing like the bone-in ribeye here. I like a medium rare. It's the greatest. Sometimes they don't have it. Sometimes it's a special, and then I go for the prime rib, which is absolutely great. The Oscar cut, have it for dinner. I like a medium rare as well, more on the rare side. And what happens is you eat it, and you eat it, and you eat it, and then you can't get any more in, and then you take the rest home and you have it for breakfast. The next day you have it for lunch, you have it for dinner, and then you can make it into a hash for the following day. So one prime rib, the Oscar cut, can feed you for 3 days.
It's quite a meal. There's a lot of excitement right now about downtown, everything that's going on down there in the revitalization. And people are just wondering, where do you see it going?
Oh, it's limitless. When I took over the mayor's role in 1999, this downtown was almost like a war zone. There was no energy. The lawyers, the bankers, everybody, they were leaving the downtown like rats leaving a sinking ship. And then we acquired the 61 acres we now know as Symphony Park, and with the assistance of my daughter-in-law Stephanie, we were able to get the premium outlets there, and that started the whole ball rolling. Then the World Market Center, then we have the Cleveland Clinic Lou Ruvo Brain Institute, designed by the world-class architect Frank Gehry, and right next to that the magnificent Smith Center for Performing Arts, and then we have the Children's Hands-On Museum over there. It's remarkable. And then on the other side of the railroad tracks we have the Mob Museum, which is a great success, and all of the casinos and hotels have improved themselves as a result of seeing that the city was committed to making the downtown the place to go. And as a result of all of the improvements and all the excitement and all of the energy, Zappos came down, and we're now getting the critical mass, which will bring the supermarkets down here, the cleaning stores, the bookstores, the music stores, all the things that I dreamed of.
This question actually came in by more than one person. It actually came in by a few people. Oscar,
they want to know where my money's buried?
Well, close.
Oh, okay.
They were along the same lines. They want to
Okay.
know what the best way to bury a body is.
Oh, it's almost the same thing. You bury your money, by the way, in glass jars. That way they are unable to pick it up with the metal detector.
Ah.
Yes, but bury it in
Good
a
to
place
know.
where your spouse doesn't know you're burying it, because then it won't make any difference. As far as bodies are concerned, in the course of my 35 years of practicing criminal law here, I would suggest if you want to dispose of a body, you go way out in the desert and you dig a fairly deep grave. It doesn't have to be that deep, because after a while what will happen is the coyotes and the other vermin out there will eat everything except the bones, and after you get to the point with the bones, other than a dental check, they won't ever know who you buried out there. That's one way to do it. And then, of course, we have the beautiful Lake Mead. If you just make sure that there's some concrete shoes on the body, just drop it in the lake and watch it sink and sink and sink. And now we're down to the very lowest levels of it, and it will probably decompose. There are no piranhas who will be eating it, but we do have some carp.
Excellent, excellent. I hope they are listening out there, taking notes. So the book, Being Oscar, is now out and available. Of course, the cover is you with two showgirls and a martini, right?
That's the brand of Las Vegas, officially through the Las Vegas Visitors Convention Authority. It's been noted to be the brand. I never go any place. Where are the girls? I never go any place without the beautiful showgirls and my martini in hand, and the cover is awesome. I believe that the cover in and of itself will have everybody at the airport stopping and picking up the book, and then hopefully they're going to buy it. It's a great read. It's like we're doing right now. When you read the book, it's like I'm talking to you. And if you like what I say and you get a kick out of it, you'll love the book. If you're a moron, it'll probably take you about 4 hours to read it. If you have a half a brain, you probably could do it in 2.5 hours.
Not bad. A few people wanted to know, was there anything that you really had to fight to keep in the book because the publishers thought you were going a little too far?
Well, they were nervous. They bring in their lawyers, and they're scared that they're going to be sued because I tell the truth about people, and people don't like to hear the truth about themselves, and they get all upset and they get flustered. And I sort of resolved that. I said, okay, I'm going to have a line in the book. If you don't like what I'm saying, write your own book.
There you go. Was there anything that didn't make it in the book?
Oh
that
yeah,
they
quite a
kind of
bit.
went out?
Yeah, well, no, they would cut nothing out. I would not allow that. It was my book, and it was going to be my way. And they fought me in the beginning, but they saw I wasn't going to back off or back down, and the book is exactly the way I wanted. The only disappointment in the book, I do have a great picture of myself taking a photo while I was a guest photographer for Playboy of Irina Ivanova, I believe her name was. I think the playmate of the year of 2005 or something. But we did that shoot up at the Hugh Hefner Suite at the Palms, and I wanted to get permission to use the picture, and they wouldn't give it. I think the book could have used that.
Rumor has
What does
it.
that mean? Yeah. What does yeah home mean?
I gotta finish reading the book, and
Oh,
then I'll
Okay.
let you know. Rumor has it you're no stranger to the sports book downstairs here at the Plaza downtown.
A lot of truth.
What do you like to bet on? What's your favorite sport?
I bet on anything that moves. I wish they had cockroaches running. I would bet whether they're going left or right. The only thing that I don't bet on is hockey, because I don't know anything about it, and I lose money whenever I bet, so I don't want to lose money on something that I don't know about. But I love betting basketball, I love betting football, I love betting baseball, love betting boxing, love betting everything in the world. And that's my hobby, basically, drinking and betting. I'm sort of a debauched person.
So it seems like you definitely go after what you want in life, and there's something you want to do, you do it. But is there anything on your bucket list yet that you haven't done?
Oh, not really. I'd like to write another book.
Yeah? About what?
Same thing, just all the stuff that I forgot to put in the first one.
Do you have...
When do I drink?
All right now. Cheers.
Michael Pergolini knows how to make the best, well, I better not say that, Rocky the bartender will take issue. It's a very good martini.
Do you see any differences in the way you and your wife, Mayor Carolyn Goodman, are doing the job as mayor?
Yes, she's legitimate. She puts in a full working day. She gets up about 3 o'clock in the morning, See, I'm computer illiterate, as I told the folks who are twittering and tweeting and that kind of thing. She is not. She's very computer savvy, and she sends emails to all the people at City Hall. They cannot believe that they're getting these emails that are dated and timed at 3 a.m. But that's when she does, in fact, write to them. She gets up early. She's out of the house every day about 7 o'clock and doesn't get home until late at night. She is a hands-on, hard-working lady who takes her sleeves and rolls them up and is working with the staff. I didn't do that. I sat on my throne in the City Hall, and I gave directives. I said to Stephanie, get this Chelsea property in place. And if Stephanie didn't do it, she was fired.
So now that your wife is running the city, has that changed dynamics at home any bit?
Yeah, I have to wait later for my dinner. It's very, very annoying.
So you don't pack her a lunch, huh?
No, the funny part about it is I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat lunch from my old lawyer days because I always had a little nervous stomach and I wanted to be in good shape. And then at noontime, I saw too many lawyers drink this and they weren't able to concentrate, or they